Players who went from being homeless to playing in the MLB. Back in 2020, there was a catcher from Venezuela named Yohel Pozo who had been working for years to reach the major leagues. And he was already known as a strong hitter in the minors, so it seemed like he was getting closer to his dream. But then everything fell apart when the pandemic hit. You see, the entire minor league season was canceled, so suddenly Pozo had no income, no insurance, and nowhere to play. At the same exact time, his newborn son Paul suffered a stroke and seizures that needed constant medical care. So with bills piling up, Pozo and his wife were forced to live out of their car in Orlando, Florida. But what makes this story so unbelievable is how he kept going anyway. The thing is, even while homeless, Pozo refused to give up, so he worked long hours delivering food just to feed his family, while often going hungry himself so his wife and son could eat. Yet he kept training and believing that one day his chance would come. But his first real break came in a way nobody could have predicted. What I mean is that in August of 2021, the Texas Rangers finally called him up to the big leagues. And in his very first game, he not only got a hit, but also smashed a 3-run home run. The emotions of that moment were overwhelming, as almost 1 year earlier, he was living in a car, wondering if he would ever play again. But incredibly, that was still just the beginning of his story. As it turns out, Pozo is now with the St. Louis Cardinals in 2025, and he has become one of the most dangerous pinch hitters in the league. He even leads baseball in pinch hit RBIs this season, so every time he plays, he points to his family in the stands to remind himself why he never gave up.